gas. Aku yang start lah ya. Udah. Okay, 27 people. Tori can. We'll start with the theme and weekly inspiration. I believe Tori already made the presentation. Oh,
Yeah.
usually who's the one recording? It's at. Okay. We'll start with the theme and weekly inspiration. Tori, can you share your screen?
Oke, suaranya masuk ya, everyone.
Yes.
Oke, ini kebetulan belum di-attach, jadi kita langsung aja ke sini. Good morning, everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Fadlur Rahman Tarik Musyafa. You can call me Torik or Thor for the sake of simplicity. And for today's all hands session, I'm going to tell you a story about the weekly story inspiration that I got from yesterday. So today I'm going to talk about Sir James Dyson. His name is James Dyson, born in 2nd May 1947, Cromer, Norfolk, England. And based on the sources, he is bestowed as a British inventor, industrial designer, and entrepreneur. So he made some kind of innovation that applied into household properties, into some household things, and he participated in the parties in England itself and raised up his opinion about the needs of keeping technology and innovation in British society. So I'm gonna start the story of Sir James Dyson with a complicated start. So as you can see, guys, this is a cyclones. For you who haven't understand what cyclone is, so cyclone is something, a big industrial thing, and it has been around 100 years. Yeah, around 100 years, and the first patent was issued in 1886, and based on Pedro Araujo, the CEO and co-founder of Advanced Cyclone Systems. Um, Cyclones have been used ever since to separate particles from an air, gas, or liquid stream without the use of better filters across a wide range of industries. So it's kind of a tube that separates the air, gas, and liquid. So it's kind of filter, but without using a filter itself. Yeah. So that is called a cyclone. And the story of James Dyson continues. So he is a entrepreneur, right? And entrepreneur, he has a company called Bellborough Spray Finishing. The Bellborough is some kind of a company that produce a ball barrow. Ball barrow is like a wheelbarrow, but instead of wheels, uh, the foundation uses a ball, which makes of plastic, and it is very wide. So the load is spread equally into the ground. And here's the picture of ball barrow. And James Dyson, he was confused. He was frustrated to see the ball barrel spray finishing room constantly clogged with powder particles. And in order to solve this problem, he designed an industrial cyclone tower like this one. And the concept is that the cyclone tower using a centrifugal forces greater than 100,000 times of gravity itself to separate the paint particles and the liquid itself. And from this problem-solving case, a brand idea came in. In the same year, James Dyson was first frustrated with his own vacuum cleaner. And when he got frustrated, he breaks out his vacuum cleaner and discovered that the vacuum cleaner performance was dropping because the back of the vacuum cleaner was clogging with dust. And with his recent project in the Marlboro spray finishing room, He gained an inspiration to recreate a small cyclone to be applied into the vacuum cleaner itself. After 5 years and 5,127 prototypes, he invented the world's first backless vacuum cleaner. And Dyson today already expanding to over 65 countries with over 1,000 engineers worldwide. And until now, it doesn't stop there. The research, design, and development is done at the Dyson headquarters in Malmesbury, England, and with thousands of engineers trying to innovate and find a better solution to every single of their problems. So this concludes the story of Sir James Dyson himself. I like to quote his sayings that, like everyone, we get frustrated by products that don't work properly. As design engineers, we do something about it. We're all about invention and improvement. So yeah, I think this story really correlates us, our spirits and our mission in Bukit Vista to be the most innovative hospitality company. So we can learn from James Dyson that even a single innovation, a small times, and the ability to recognize patterns in the innovation is what makes James Dyson able to reach these goals until today. And I'm sure that we can apply the same concept, the same story to Bukit Vista itself. Okay, this is the references that I got, and thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Tori. That's a great inspirational story. We learn a lot from there, from his story that we should never settle and always innovate when it comes to something, uh, to to inspire delight and solve problems in the real world. Okay, let's go next. I'm going to share my screen. Um, okay. Okay, since Mr. Jing isn't attending, I guess we will skip the vision or and mission statement, and we'll go to weekly mission inspiration. Okay. Is there anything to announce from anyone? Okay. Kak Tendi. Kak Tendi. Okay. If Kak Tendi isn't responding, I'm going to read it for him. Uh, the innovation is last week hosting team giving travel tips for guests. Hosting team got 5 stars review and mentioned Bukit Vista name in Villa Kama. The guests stayed in Villa Kama and left great review. So we can see the review here. At Bukit Vista, the actual property is just beautiful, surrounded by forest, and is also very quiet as it stands off the main road. It's an excellent location for Uluwatu, close to numerous beaches as well as many excellent restaurants. The staff are lovely and will go out will go out of their way to help you with any problem you may have. 100% would go back to this place. Okay, so that's great. Good job to all hosting team for giving the recommendation. And yeah, doing a great job in hosting. Next is yeah, 9 August.
Hello?
Okay,
Hello, hello.
yeah, yeah, Pak Andy, you can read it.
Okay, yeah, for the last week, we have installed some of the what's called kits in our property using our branding Bukit Vista. And then there are some property that has been installed in Jogja and then uh, Bali. Thank you for Mas Mario and Bliketut for install it. And then yeah, I had discussed with NG also. NG gives some nice design that actually we will implement that and then install to more properties. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Kak Tandy. We're going to go. this 9 August? Yes. Okay, Kak Sherin.
Okay, thank you, Felix. So, morning, everyone. So, okay, from the employee side is actually the offline, like, is the new norm in this case. So, the previous weekend, as everyone is aware, right? In this case, it was actually like James' birthday on 6th of August, and we had like a small event, like a small dinner, where we have some of the people over here actually joining for the offline event. So it was actually my first like offline event as well in the company, and it was really great to see like how I can meet like all of these people in real life gitu sih. So yeah, it's really glad to see that seems that the situation is getting better as well, so that we can actually kayak have like offline interactions as well within each other. So yeah, hope to see more offline events as well in the future. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Back to Felix.
Okay, thank you, Kak Sherin. That's great. I'm a bit surprised that it's your first offline event. I hope I'm going to have mine as well soon. Okay, let's go next to Kak Nadia.
Okay, good morning everyone. So the first one is on bigger for 1.62.7. If you have experienced false alert message when using internal notes, we've improved and refactored the feature to be more accurate than ever. And as well for some bug fixes and performance enhancement, we have the bigger amenities is now synced with the Airbnb amenities, the payout status level, guest booking, and yeah, middleware for partner affiliates. So yeah, please don't forget to update your beaker. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Nadia. I'm glad that the bug is now fixed and it's more improved. Okay, let's go next to company theme targets and achievements. Kak Ara.
Okay, good morning everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Ini lagi musim sakit, so please take a good care of your health. Coming to my report today, as stated, our monthly theme is going to be quality, so most of my inspections is related to the quality itself. Couple of things from this week that I catch on my inspections is first about the property inspections by PM. So I directly inspected this on Airbnb, and I found that there were failed inspection detected from multiple cases reported by guests related to cleanliness of property even after visited recently. Mostly ini yang aku attach sampelnya adalah Armadillo dan Wananta. Actionable on this one adalah I need the leader, which is Tandy, double cross-check and communicate both with your team that do the inspections and also the property owners or staff on why it's exactly happening. And then there might be required to refine the checklist cleanliness itself related to the evidences also. That's to property managers team and over to Tandy as a leader. The second part is the candidates communications. This has been bad, I would say. Why? Because it's a repetitive mistakes that is been going on from HR side. So HR still failed to communicating status of new team coming in timely manner. So the actionable on this one is that I need Vian to deliver new trials candidate list 2 days before the day, and that too has to be first thing first in the morning. And then second part is to Shelin to timely updates the status of candidates, either it's a dropout, arrange contracts, period of duty, and etc. Timely. So I've provided the tools also in HOO paper. You just need to input it timely. And the third one is PRV follow-up. I would say this can be done better. Mostly I see lack of following ups on the actions and need delegations for person in charge for executions. First part, I'd like to appoint Kaila to actually please timely check the new results of PRV related to BD and come up with list of actionable for weekly or monthly to execute. The second point regarding the delegations, as we are going to have Lilis to live on PTO, so field executions mostly will be done by me since Mr. Jing is going back to the US, while back and side will be coordinated with Bella while Lilis is away. The next one is HR operations is not optimal. This is night shift coverage got some ups and downs, no stable system yet. I think this is also relates to my report later on downside on how our performance is fluctuative. Shift arrangements still have some missing or unclear delegations. Okay, the actionables would be implement escalation system for coverage, at least one supervisor during night shift. Okay, that part is doable, yeah. And then second part, day one delegation and confirm accepting delegation. Okay, I'll discuss this later with the supervisor also. And couple of things from last week that needs to be followed up about retention program. I'm still waiting for Vian to get the 4 days trials program consistent HOO guest squad side. And then for another trials, I think this is mostly about the guidelines on the hosting side from Nadine, since Nadine just back from yesterday. Okay, that's the inspections and the target. As we stated that we set 310,000 USD for this month with 4.5 review overall ratings and 5-star rating for 75%. Our opportunity right now, third week of decline in flights volume, guys can see on the graph, and then hit between governments of Australia and Bali on the supposed foot and mouth disease outbreak in Bali. There are talks about travel warning from Australia. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but this become trending right now about the politicians stating about this issue, and it's pretty affecting on our tourism in Bali. And then part of the insights that we provide about operational specifically. Two things. First, about sampling. We did sampling 15 inquiries with highest value in the past 7 days. And the result of this random sampling is that first, our response rate is very fluctuating and tends to go on the slow ride, ranges from 11 minutes to 3 hours, work hours only, that too, like not outside the working hours. So we're calculating from 9 to 6 mostly, and this is the result. Second part, our response rate before noon is the weakest. So meaning to say that supervisor need to be more aware and improve the performance of response before midday, with an average response time so far before noon is 1.5 hours. And then practice of follow-ups on high-value inquiries are actually well adopted right now. Next one, approximately 1 per 3 of the sample conversations stop at rejections of on-site visits. Maybe this can be developed, finding out guidelines to develop these issues. Next one, frequently asked questions pertains to availability, bed size, and trying to move deal outside of the platform. On this one, maybe supervisors can consider if this is something that needs to be put on the listing later on. Okay, the second point is from 15 sample latest review, it is observed that first, there is one negative reviews that has something to do with the alteration of room from our side, which does not meet guest expectations. So this is again with inspection also related, and alternative property is not similar enough to the initial reservation. So this one is cross-selling. I think the cross-selling part needs to be improved. Supervisor can train that better in the future. The second one, latest review frequently mentioned hospitality from staff and host. This one is good because guests were delighted when we arranged services and tours for them, such as snorkeling, appointment, bike rent, and airport pickups. Okay, for the achievement side, currently we already achieved the revenue at the 228,000, which stated that we are so far 73%. And sales-wise, we're achieving the target for the first week. High volume of cancellation on starting revenue also detected. We can improve our follow-up on the cancellation for further analysis. So this is heads up for the reservation team. Okay, and another milestone. This is part of the achievement that highest sales per week at 70,000 on August on the week first. So congratulations, yeah, everyone. This is good. We're seeing an uptrend on weekly sales as expected. Okay, and then last part on the employee side, MBKM wave already ended, so we already start to have the MBKM students by mid this month, and approximately we have 1,800 applicants with 50 plus candidates in trial and 10 plus hired. Okay, I think that's pretty much the report on my side. Back to you, the host. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ara. We're going to go to squad main achievements from Kak Sherin. Wait, Kak Sherin has just arrived. Okay. I think I'm just going to read it.
Hello,
Okay.
Felix. Sorry, the other device is lagging. So this is actually from the employee squad panel. So as announced with Ara just now, so we have 11 confirmed interns coming for the batch 3 program this coming 16th of August. So yeah, be prepared and see like new faces. I think some of you guys have already like seen them, right? On Discord or maybe like in the operations. But yeah, they will be officially onboarded on 16th. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Shelin. We're going to go to core value recognition. First one, we're going to go from the last one actually. The first one is from me, the nominator. I recognize Isabella, although I don't think she's here right now, but I recognize her for the core values of helping others to help themselves and be the hero. Because she has done a lot before. I think she's not here anymore, and I wish her the best for her future. She has been really helpful, really friendly, really supportive for everyone, especially new trials and the new interns during HOO. She has passed a lot of tough moments, like handling a lot of platforms in one day for hosting when there weren't a lot of people in hosting. So good job, Isabella, if she's listening. Yeah, we're going to go to Kak Wei.
Yeah, I would like to recognize Nadia, Vidi, and Robin. Shout out to PD team for taking my request so that the amenities feature in Bigger is the same like the one in the Airbnb. So it surely makes it easier for the content team to make a listing. Thank you, PD team.
Okay, thank you, Kak Wei. Thank you also, PD team. We're going to go to Kak Bayu.
Okay, this one is for Kyla. So basically, despite of it's not her job to do night shift, she actually work on night shift. She care about a guest that she cannot, I think, check in. And siapa namanya? Kyla actually help the guests and following up and the I think the best part is this. You can see the picture, but this is the best part. First, that she helped the guest, and then second, she write down the feedbacks and why the check-in was failed. Right, this is very important because it's okay we failed for once now, but the most important thing is that we learn what is our mistake here. She point out who needs to take action on what to do next. So this is both I think step on toes and also being the hero. First is Kyla, basically the hero for this case, and she's stepping on toes for those people that she mentioned on the message.
Okay, thank you, Kak Bayu. Great job, everyone. Especially Kyla, PD team, and Isabella. Let's go to the personal updates. Okay, we are going to read the answers to the question of the week. Mr. Jing isn't here, unfortunately, so Kak Gani.
Okay, for mine is protein tuna. Makan sayur setiap hari. Ingat, 4 sehat, 5 sempurna.
Apa sih kan?
Okay, that's great, Kak Gani. Perhaps you should invite me to live your healthy lifestyle and invite me to cycle with you, ya. Okay, Kak Wei. Wait, is Kak Wei here? Oh, she's freezing. Okay, I'm just going to read it for her. For her food that she's craving right now is A good and big ayam geprek or burger. Okay, that's I. Okay, no comment sih. Next.
Steak, Korean barbecue, or anything related to meat.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. Next to Adil.
Just bubur ayam.
Okay, plain and simple. Is Nadine here? Okay. For her, it's Indian food. Kyla unfortunately isn't attending. It's Burger Bros. I've ever eaten that too. For Mo,
Of course, babi guling, guys.
okay. We're going to go to Gray.
Yeah, spare rib express for me, Felix.
Oh, wow. Okay. To Erika, don't have any. Oh, that's sad. Yaudah, to Kak Fian.
Yeah, for me is Tempo Gelato in Jogja. Sorry, that's to be in Jogja.
Oh, okay. The picture, there are two, yeah. That's interesting. Okay, to Han, Rehan.
For me is Albek. It is not your normal fried chicken.
Oh, that's great. Rehan, I haven't tried it out before. Let's Eka hasn't filled it. Kak Ara.
Ya, itu ada yang pernah makan nggak Korean chicken gupnya? Di Bali sih ada di Beach, I don't know in Jakarta and many other, but it's good, really recommend it.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you Kak Ara. Let's go to Kak Randy.
Okay, I want to eat undis. This is I love my grandmother cook for undis. I don't know if anyone know. It's like a small bean, like brown bean like that.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I haven't heard about it before. That's really interesting. Let's go to Kak Shelin.
Okay. For me it's bingsu. It's basically itu es serut tapi versi Korean gitu. Kayak es campur lah ya kalau versi Indonya. Itu sih. Thank you.
Kak, tolong
Okay, Isabella isn't here. Billy Ketut.
Kalau saya tipat cantik.
Interesting. Let's go to Mas Mario.
Oseng-oseng jengkol buatan ibu, nggak pernah bosen sama oseng-oseng jengkol.
Oh, jengkol ya. Okay. Oh, Giselia is here. Giselia.
I'm gonna go with good old Indomie kuah. That'll be nice right now.
Okay, Giselle. That's really unhealthy sih. Okay. Kak Nadia?
Chicken and beer.
Okay, thank you Kak Nadia. Let's go to Robin.
Bakso Pak Samud.
Okay, let's go to Vito.
My mom's cooking anything like rendang, dendeng, yeah, basically anything.
Okay, thank you Vito. I'm sure your mom's cooking really well. Abang?
Mine probably ramen.
Okay, William? Is William here?
Esteller.
Esteller. Okay. Kak Bayu.
That's a basket of different type of sushi. My favorite place is in Dahana in Bali. There's 3 places actually: Dahana, Raijin, and Kaijin. So they are like parents and kids. It's really good. You should try.
Okay, thank you Kak Bayu. I really like sushi too. Kak Lilis is on PTO, COVID. Okay, thank you COVID. Kak David is on PTO. Bella, I heard she's not here. Bella. Okay, we're going to skip. For me, it's my dad's cooking because he's really rare. It's quite rare for him to cook, and unfortunately, he's working out of town right now. So even though it's not really that good, but I wish I can eat it again. Yeah. Let's go to Lila.
From me, bubur ayam Al-Azhar in Cikarang.
Okay. Let's go to Farhan.
From me is burger from S4 Patty.
Okay. Marcel. Marcel isn't here. I think it's a sandwich or some kind. Okay. Unfortunately, Tori and the others haven't been added to the table. Okay, we're going to add it next week. Sorry for that. Okay. Is there any announcement from Kak Shelin, perhaps?
Dari aku nggak ada. It's already announced from the previous week.
Okay. If there's no announcement, then we're going to wrap this up. We have a lot of time left. We're going to wrap this up for this week, all hands. Thank you everyone for attending. Yay!